Used to be seen as a big source of potential growth, but last year they disappointed, with expansion coming in at a lower than expected 3.5%. Of course, the collapse in the commodity prices is expected to take yet another bite out of growth this year. But could things change if the continent harnessed the full potential of its women? Well, the African Development Bank says they're all too often marginalised and focus on operating and forced really to operate in the shadow economy. Well, our next guest is at the sharp end of making business happen in Africa. She's Mametja Moshe, who runs the investment firm Moshe Capital, which is based in Johannesburg. Thank you very much for coming in to talk to us. Now, I've recently returned from Nigeria just last week, and I was struck really by how patriarchal the country still is. Women may be economically active in economies such as Nigeria or South Africa, for example, but one has to wonder at what level.
That's a very interesting question. You know, being a woman in business in South Africa at executive level, one realizes that there is change. Companies are actually making an effort to include women in board of directors. They're making an effort to also include women in more senior levels. However, how does that affect the woman on the street? And in those instances, we found that it is harder to actually get to those women. However, for every crisis, there's an opportunity. And in some markets, such as Uganda, some women have actually used it as an opportunity in the agriculture sector, where they managed to come together and work together to prosper by collaborating. So collaboration is a big thing in terms of supporting women.
Okay, in South Africa, where you are mainly operating, there is a system of quotas in place. I mean, do you think that is the way forward? Because of course not everyone can be as well travelled as you, as well educated, for example, and already has the wealth of experience in finance around the world.
I believe that the South African model is a very good one. And one of the reasons why I believe so is it actually sometimes also affects the businesses that we operate with. So what your economic status and what your level of empowerment of women is sometimes a publicly known document. So people actually start taking it seriously, and it sometimes affects your revenue and your bottom line, because in some instances, you actually have to work with government, and they actually take these priorities quite seriously. So you have to actually advance women. But of course, going to your point of the fact that I traveled globally and so forth, I am slightly different from all the other women. However, everybody gets the same opportunities. I come from a middle-class family, and my parents actually put education first. And as a result, it also gave me the platform to take myself to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, they often say, don't they, higher education is the backbone of a nation.
Absolutely.
Mametja, we're going to have to leave it there, but thank you very much for coming in and taking us through your thoughts.
Thank you.
Thank you.